The New Orleans Pelicans joined the NBA family in mourning the tragic passing of Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna today in a helicopter crash in Calabasas, California. In 20 seasons with the Los Angeles Lakers, Bryant has a 5-time NBA champion, 18-time All-Star, 2-time Finals MVP, 2008 League MVP, and a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. Please join us in a 24-second moment of silence for Kobe and Gianna Bryant. Thank you.
In tribute to Kobe Bryant, as we've seen in San Antonio earlier tonight, these teams respectively will take a 24-second violation. And New Orleans, the microphone is yours. The Celtics to reciprocate.
Was a 24-second shot clock violation.
You're talking about a physical specimen who is so quick, with quick feet and also incredible jumping ability.
Marcus Smart banks in the first shot of the ball game. Knocks down a pair, and the Boston Celtics out to a 5-0 lead. Lonzo Ball with a nice pocket pass. Holiday to Favors.
Now that's what you have to see.
Here's Ball on the wing. Inside to Zion Williamson. Over the top of Smart. Got it back over Tice and one.
Now right there, you saw what this man is all about.
Ingram kicks it back out. Holiday, extra pass. Ball from deep, knocked it down. He's been doing a lot of extra work with their shooting coach, assistant coach Fred Vinson.
This guy, I just hope he can get back to where he was in the exhibition season. Now, look, this young guy in the last 15, 16 games is playing great basketball.
Josh Hart in the ball game.
Now that's big now because he's your key guy at 25 points a game.
Hayward inside and one. Gordon Hayward really starting to play well of late.
Had a terrific year because he is an outstanding defender for them.
Pull up three by Walker. He's 0 for 5.
Oh boy.
Wow, Javonte Green. And Walker coming off that 37-point game, now 0 for 6.
Yeah, but he got hit. You could see it. We were in perfect line there.
Jackson Hayes with some action.
Get from the top of the circle in one bounce up and a dunk, because he did it a couple of times last week.
Former high school football player Drew Holiday deep in his bag like the fries are at the bottom. What a move by Drew Holiday. Boston in a good way right now after losing 6 of 8 at one point. They've won their last 3 in a row. Zion Williamson checks back in, converting on the lob. And Walker gets it back. Defers to Jaylen Brown. Did a little hand walk move, balancing himself, and then coming up to make the shot. It'll be side out of bounds, New Orleans. Boston with 3 team fouls. And Zion! Say it with your chest. 4 of 10 from the field. Played about 5.5 minutes in the first quarter. Walker finally gets on the sheet.
Because he is quick, he can play a center or a power forward because of his size, but he can shoot the three.
Turnaround jumper on the baseline is good by Walker. His second consecutive field goal. Ingram a candidate this year for most improved player, and an outside shot, I think, of making the All-Star team. Walker now with 3 buckets for the Celtics coming quickly.
But let's take good shots now. You're the man out there.
Nice feed there to Melly inside.
Nice.
Melly to Favors. Boy, tic-tac-toe. Sharing the basketball well. And
they're now 9 for 15 in the threes. Boston is 2 for 13. There you
Hayward
go.
makes their 3rd one.
See, they're doing such a great job. Remember, the game it's 15-2 in second opportunity.
Josh Hart nails that one. And Hart with the board. 15-point lead for the Pelicans. Ball to Favors. Got it and one. The foul goes on Tice.
Split a game, and that's why they missed Cantor tonight. A guy who can get you double-figure rebounds and double-figure points.
Boy, Drew Holiday took out his do-it-yourself kit. 25.2 points per game coming into this one here today.
Yeah.
Walker into the paint, the scoop shot, good.
Now that's pretty. He's
1-1, Ball and Williamson and Zion threw it away.
Bad decision. Yeah.
Marcus Smart out to Jaylen Brown. The side pocket 3 is pure. And
having a great shooting game, but he's in the paint anytime he wants to go there.
Drew Holiday with an easy-looking step back. It's Brad Stevens, their head coach, about him. He says he's the guy that everybody wants to be around. He's the guy that everybody wants to play with, including Jaylen Brown.
Into the middle of the floor. You got to go get him.
He said a good screen on offense. Detonating on the rim. Williamson. Evan Gentry telling us prior to the game tonight that he feels that Williamson is about 4 or 5 games away from being where he needs to be as Walker knocks down the 3. 17-point lead after the free throw. Kemba Walker splits the double. Man, Houdini. Kemba Walker. Walker out front. Here's Green. Walker, he only needs a sliver of daylight, and he buries another 3. It's a 12-point game.
See, this group that's out there now, they played so great in the first half. They got to get it together here.
Holiday working against the rookie. Got him for the 3 ball. That's 22 for Drew Holiday. Tasked with guarding Walker at the other end. Walker left it short. Devontae Green underneath.
We were 4 for 10 in threes, and then Walker had a 16-point quarter.
Brandon Ingram playing with those 4 fouls. Boy, that was a tough shot by Ingram. Laid back up to 12. Here's Hayward. Coming off one of his best games of the season, and an impressive finish.
So that you never lose sight of the ball. He lost sight of the ball before he picked the ball up.
Jaylen Brown with an impressive flush.
Yeah, he could see there was, that's 2 easy layups. Now right here.
Smart on the drive and one.
It's not in the cards, okay?
Ingram downhill.
Oh, my.
Back out to Williamson. Bullying his way to the bucket. Man, he put his shoulder down. Quick hit ahead to Hart. Ingram for 3. Yes.
There you go. Yep. Yeah, he needed that. He needed that, and so did the building. Well, look, he improved them 6% in three-point shooting, which is really good. And then 20% on the foul.
Tice inside and one.
I tell you, I like Tice.
Bring the Celtics back. He had a huge 3rd quarter. Kemba with a little hesitation off glass.
See, you got
and on cue, he gets it to ball.
You got to cut him off. Once he gets at 30, that's his 10th time this season he's been at 30 or more.
Favors off the easy dime from Lonzo Ball.
So that really hurts because they do not have a great depth this year.
Watch Zion Williamson move his feet on Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker does that to a lot of guys, not just rookies. Finds Tice underneath, tough catch and grab it, and Favors with the block.
Yeah, nice play.
Zion inside, got it. Off a good look from Ball. And on the shot clock for Favors. They go to Ingram. Zion Williamson with the hammer.
There you go. You know what he said? You keep quiet. Coming with a great reputation from the players, and that's what counts.
Williamson went through the defense and finished up high. Oh, he put him in the weight room. And quickly turn around and come back. And trying to pick up a little bit of ground in the Western Conference. They win at 120.